S2J's November 2020 Rollback Power Rankings. Read this tweet longer for explanations, including honorable mentions / where I think Europeans might be. S plus Zane. Mango, are you still in chat? No, he's not. He actually just dipped with Leffen. I'm pissed that he banned Leffen now. They're both gone. Okay. Qualifiers, SCL Summit 8, slight SJ biased, perception of skill, that's fine. I cared most about result of Summit 10 pool / bracket. S plus. Outside of SCL Week 1 undefeated is Zane. Couple leagues above competition, like Mango gives him a good fight. Don't agree with the last statement, but I do agree in general that Zane right now is for the month of November in his own tier. He won 3 out of the 4 weeks, and he won Summit. He dropped 2 sets the entire time. S minus Mango, pretty agreed. Some losses, but second best easily. Only guy gives Zane a challenge, so let's beat him SCL Week 1. Don't agree with that, but I agree with the rest. Zane is right there. A plus, me, and none. Hard for me to say which I'd conclusively give the edge. Debatable points for now. None number 3, Cody number 4. I guess for November... What happened in all the SCL weeks? Hold on. So none beat H-Box this week, lost to Zane. I beat Plup, lost to Mango by getting fucking plot armored for the 80 quadrillionth time in a row. Week 2, none beat Mango, I beat H-Box, none beat Plup. Alright. That makes sense. So far, so good. I would agree. Week 3. I beat Plup again, lost to Zane. None lost to Face Roll. Kind of a bad loss. Beat Johnny, not bad win. Mango lost to Face Roll also, but still, Face Roll is obviously worse. That's okay. But then the next week, I lost to Spark and Wizzy. None lost to Plup, and I don't know who. And then he beat someone in losers. Okay. Pretty even. I would give him a slight edge in the SCL performances for sure. A slight edge. And then in Summit 10, he singles pools. So none. Beat Sunsei, Face Roll, and Pew Pew, so he went even with Face Roll. Lost to H-Box, that's fine. I dropped a set to Wizzy. Beat X, Lucky Shroom, it's pretty similar. Had the head-to-head with him. I also got my revenge on Wizzy. He lost to Wizzy again. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty close. I think I would still give me just a slight edge, just for, like, my own bias, I guess. And what I did, because I also won FPS 3, where I beat Johnny, and I won it, like, very conclusive, very, like, convincingly. So for that reason, I'd probably give myself the edge still, but it's not, like, super fire either way. A plus / A is Wizzy. Yeah, I would say that's pretty obvious. I might even put him in the same tier as like me and None, but I would say definitely in this tier. Good results on SCL Summit, but not quite on the same level to me and None. Yeah. Potential highest career level of play for any Falcon. Also agree. I think by Summit, Wizzy again reclaimed like best Falcon title, at least to me. Not even because like None played badly. I just think Wizzy's play was like getting really good again. Like Wizzy de-rusted, and he looks good. I do think he's definitely a tier above these people, though. SJ Ginger H-Box. And stayed there. I kind of agree with this, because H-Box also had, like, a bunch of in-between turns where, like, he lost a turn to, like, Dawson. He dropped a set to fucking Whiskers as well. Like, I don't see any way I could put him above SJ or Ginger. And I'd say SJ probably above Ginger, maybe. What did Johnny do this tournament? So he lost to Mango. He got fucking rolled by Mango. B2 lost to None. Yeah, I would say it's probably pretty accurate actually. Beat Fat Goku, beat Spark, beat Godsu. Had decent showings all the SCL weeks. I would say so. He had turbo by Mango. He played like dog and Mango played hot, and that's just not going to work out well. I agree with that. Ginger, again, pretty consistently performing, and kept getting better too. Like, I know he kind of catered off FPS 3 and end of SCL, but he finished really strong at Summit and did overall really well, so I'd probably agree with this. Slightly higher peak, I would say, but not by much, and this is still like a pretty solid placing for him. H-Box 8th, yeah. You're not going to put any of these people over him for sure, but the dude can't beat me, and it's really funny. I do think part of H-Box is broken from playing me too many times at this point. After game 1 of the set in Summit, he just like stopped playing. Also, he's also played way too much ult and missed obvious rest setups. He missed some rests that you cannot be missing as a top player. But yeah, so that's probably pretty solid. I don't know if I'm putting Soonsei over Plup, just because Plup had a bad summit. I think this is recency bias. I think that's a little recency. A little bit. I actually think Spark's a little low. For me, this would probably be Plup, Spark, Face Roll, Soonsei. I have to look at it more closely. I don't think that would have been if you dropped game 1 against H-Box. I think I still would have won. But it might have gone to game 5. But I still think I would have won, if I'm being 100. If I'm being completely honest. He did play badly at Summit, but I'm not going to hold, like, one Summit week against him when he stayed in Division 1 for 4 weeks. Like, that's pretty consistent. I don't think you can punish him for one, like, horrendous day. Which, that, like, when you look at it, that's all that was, right? It was one horrendous day after a month of being very consistent. So, to me, that's a little bit of a... Little low to me. Magi, SFAT, Lucky, XFAT, Goku, Pew Pew. No explanations. Interesting that Magi got put this high then. IMO for one good tournament. But go off. Shun Gatsu down here. Fair. I'd put Magi and Gatsu in like a similar tier, honestly. Soonsei to High Spark really? Yeah, no, hard agree. I think that Magi and Gatsu I would view pretty similarly. When he's F- here, when he's actually in bracket, damn. That sounds pretty fair objectively. Yeah, no, I think so too. I don't think it's a bad list at all. Left in probably S- A+. Yeah, I'd agree. It's either like he's either in here or in here, and we don't know which. Magic did better than Gatsu though, sure, but I'd view them in the same tier. Spark made an SCL final. Yeah, he made an SCL final. Spark's definitely too low, like IMO.